Oh yes, the Oscar clock is ticking, and right now many celebrities are probably doing some last-minute primping and pampering.
What about, though, an 11th hour nip and tuck? We could all use that, right? Joining us is plastic surgeon Dr. Julius. He says the new Instalift can get you ready for your close-up in 30 minutes or less, like a pizza, right? 30 minutes.
I try not to think about it like pizza, but yes, it's about that fast.
You just did this in our green room. It's fascinating to me.
We just did,
and that's okay. It's FDA approved.
It's FDA approved for cheek lifting, and it's really the first of its kind in America. So it's a big revolution in plastic surgery.
Who's a good? There's got to be good and bad candidates for this here.
There are, in general, we kind of want. It's kind of like the ideal is right in the middle. We don't want skin that is too paper thin, and we don't want skin that's really, really heavy. So in general, if somebody feels that they're significantly overweight, or if the skin is very thin, as we see in older people, that may not be the best candidate.
So we're seeing you kind of mark the patient ahead of time before you started.
Exactly.
How exactly does it work? What do you do? How do you work your magic?
So how we work the magic is we first look to see, and often I'll have the patient help me kind of move their cheek, and usually they have an area on their cheek or along their jawline that they want to see uplifted.
Right.
So then I make my initial mark, and then the ruler that you see on the screen actually allows for me to kind of map out where these clear biodegradable sutures go, and basically we put a little numbing medicine in, we make a little pinprick in the skin, the sutures go under the skin, the patient often barely feels it, and after we do a gentle massage to move the skin the way we want, and we're done.
Well, we were a little bit worried, but once you included massage, then we're like, well, so let's show you the before video here. You see Izzy Hirson, she's from Newport Beach. You see what she looks like before. We show you that. So this was literally just an hour and a half ago. We've got the before shot of Izzy to take a look at here, and we're about to get to see how she ended up. Oh, stand by. Elliot's getting her. There's the before, okay? The before. This was an hour and a half ago this morning.
Right.
And let's bring out Izzy Hirson from Newport Beach. Come on out, Izzy. Let's see it. I love a good before and after. Oh, wow. Hey.
You look gorgeous.
Congratulations.
Yes. So tell us how you feel. Did it hurt? What did it feel like? What's going on?
Not at all, actually. It felt like a pinch when he actually gave me the anesthetic, and then that was it.
And what differences are you seeing? When you look in the mirror now, what do you see?
Well, I had a jowly look, and the jowls are gone now, so I'm very happy with the result.
Well, here's the thing. If you could look right over here to this camera, Izzy, look right there.
Where the red light, there you go.
It did have an impact on chin, and do you feel maybe the eye area as well, doctor?
It did. It actually did help, because what often happens when our cheeks start to droop with aging, not that she's aging, but when the cheeks kind of drop, it actually draws the eye down. It makes the eye look sadder or tired. And so this actually suspended everything, so now the eye actually looks more vibrant.
So you can move your face, like you have all,
yes.
Like you can smile, frown for me. Smile. Oh, you're gorgeous.
Well, I also noticed that my cheeks have gone up a little bit, and they're puffy.
Yeah,
which is what I wanted. So it's a happier look.
How long will this last?
You know, the FDA allows for us to say it's a year and a half, and so it's actually been in the U.S. about that long. So we're kind of waiting to see if we can say it's actually longer than a year and a half.
What if it doesn't work, though? Is there a way to reverse it? What if somebody goes, oh no, I don't like this at all? Do you take some, is there something that stays in there? I know you said that the sutures dissolve.
The sutures dissolve over about 9 to 12 months, and it's replaced with the body's own collagen. That's why the results last longer than a year and a half. In general, luckily, I haven't had to undo or redo anybody in that way.
So there's nothing else that stays in
It actually stays under the skin. They're actually the same kinds of stitch material we use in surgery, and they're little biodegradable cones. That's what's holding everything in place.
And they dissolve.
And so they dissolve, and if worst case, theoretically, if you needed to remove them, there is a way to do that.
Now the big question, what does it cost?
So it depends what part of the country we're in. Obviously, cities like LA and New York, it's going to be higher. So here, it starts probably around $4,000.
And how does that compare with similar results from traditional surgery? $4,000 or so for this.
So in comparison, if you're looking at surgery where you have anesthesia, which surgery is good, I'm not saying it's bad, but when you have surgery, a facelift, and
Right.
so on, you're talking about something on the order of 20,000+. So it's a big difference.
Happy?
Very.
Congratulations.
So that's
love
what counts, right? You look gorgeous.
I love that
Thank
you're
you.
in and
It's got
out.
a few bruises, which
You're
will
headed
go
to brunch.
away.
This is great.
Right, right.
She could. And
Wow.
All right, well, you can get more information about Silhouette, the InstaLift procedure. You can go online to instalift.com.
Yep, that's the website, instalift.com. If you want to get an up-close and personal look at your favorite stars, some of them have likely had this. KTLA is live.
Or will be.
Yes, live from the Oscars of Sam Rubin, Jessica Holmes, Megan Henderson, all the credentialed crew going to hit the red carpet 2 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow.
Thank you, Dr. Few and Izzy Herson, for coming in and letting us see this, witness it firsthand. It's fantastic. Thank you.
Well,
We'll be right back.